Hello everybody, lovely to see you via video. I hope you're having a wonderful morning and happy Book Week. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the original custodians of this land and their rich and long history of storytelling. And first of all, I want to say a big thank you to the Queensland chapter of the Children's Book Council for making me the recipient of Dame Annabel Rankin's Award. It is a fantastic honour to receive this recognition from my book community. To all of you here today and to past CBCA members who volunteer your time on behalf of our children and literacy, sincerest thanks. I see this award as something that celebrates all of our work. As teacher librarians, you are the custodians of children's literature, and your libraries are the beating heart of every school. Together, we all believe in the power and magic of a good story. And we know that literacy is the foundation tool for formal learning and for full participation in today's world. It is critical to positive futures for children. There's a quiet but great power that drives your work. As Astrid Lindgren says, miracles occur when children learn to read. I'd love to tell you a little more about Astrid Lindgren because I think her work speaks directly to the power of what you do. I discovered some extraordinary facts about Astrid on my visit recently to Sweden and to her home in Stockholm, where she wrote so many of her books. For instance, after World War II, the German government approached Lindgren to use her books to teach German children who had been living under fascist rule about the notion of democracy. She agreed if they would let her deliver her speech called Never Violence to the German government. This speech became the catalyst for the change of laws banning corporal punishment in schools and the home. The laws changed first in Sweden, then Germany, and then rolled out throughout the Western world over the next few decades. Lindgren was eventually awarded the German Peace Prize, and her enormous influence continues to speak directly to the power of children's literature for positive change. I also wanted to talk a little about the Indigenous Literacy Foundation today. I know many of you still support our work with Great Book Swaps, donating proceeds of Book Week, activities and more. Thank you, it helps. And I want to put in a plug for Indigenous Literacy Day and our special event at Sydney Opera House on September the 4th, just around the corner now. You can register your school for this free live stream event, and it's a great opportunity for children to virtually meet children from remote communities. There'll be great storytelling and performances, and you can learn more about our work. Jessica Malboy is hosting this year, and she does a terrific job. By registering, you are helping to celebrate and support Indigenous cultures, languages and stories. And some exciting breaking news from ILF is that we've just last week received an order for 65,000 copies of Nowe Yirrkapa from the Victorian government. This book was created with the children from Millakapadi on Tiwi Island with Alliston Lester at the helm. I'm sure many of you are familiar with it already. As Claire mentioned at Government House, the ILF is now working with over 400 communities. We've delivered over 700,000 books to remote communities and have published over 140 books in first languages, or a combination of first language and English. Most of these stories are community stories, which very importantly allow children to see their lives reflected in the books they are reading. If I can conclude today by reiterating my thanks and saying, I think our shared commitment, devotion, addiction to the world of literature knows no bounds. And I'm particularly grateful to be joining the ranks of a pretty extraordinary group of people as a recipient of Dame Annabel Rankin's Awards. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Thanks. Bye.